हेलो बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग। आज हम कक्षा 9 के लिए एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक्स को रिव्यू करने वाले हैं। तो आइए शुरू करते हैं ये मज़ेदार वीडियो को। The first subject that we're going to see today is social. In social, we have 4 subjects this year, namely history, geography, civics, and finally the new one, economics. Now we are going to see history. The chapters covered in this year are the French Revolution, socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution, Nazism and the rise of Hitler in section 1. In section 2 we have forest society and colonialism, and finally pastoralist in the modern world. We just have 5 chapters. Yes. The first 3 chapters are very important for class 9 and even for class 10, as we have the continuation of these chapters next year. The next book we're going to see is geography. Now let's see the contents. We have 6 chapters. First one is India, size and location, physical features of India, drainage, climate, natural vegetation and wildlife, and finally we have population. Now let's see the book. Explained with maps, so much maps. Second chapter, it's a third chapter. So yes, that's it for geography. Now let's move on to the next subject. The next subject we have is democratic politics, or we'll call it as civics. Now let's see the index. We have 5 chapters for this year. What is democracy? Why democracy? Constitutional design, electoral politics, working of institutions, and finally democratic rights. Now inside the book we have many cartoons actually. Yes, that's it for democratic politics. Now we have economics, the newly added subject for social this year. Last year we didn't have economics, but this year we do have it. Now let's see the index. We have just 4 extra chapters this year, which is the story of village Palampur, people as resource, poverty as a challenge, food security in India. Now let's see inside. And that's it for economics. Next up we have science. Let's see what's in here. We have 12 chapters in science, namely matter in our surroundings, is matter around us pure, atoms and molecules, structure of atom, the fundamental unit of life, tissues, motion, force and loss of motion, gravitation, work and energy, sound, and improvement in food resources. That is the first chapter, match on our surroundings, which is chemistry. And actually, the first four chapters that we have here is chemistry. Next, the fifth chapter is biology. Six is biology. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is physics. And the last one is biology. Social. And that's science. The next subject we have is mathematics. Now let's see the index. We have a whopping 12 chapters. Wow. Chapter 1, number systems, polynomials, coordinate geometry, linear equations in two variables, introduction to Euclid's geometry, lines and angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, circles, Heron's formula, surface areas and volumes, and finally statistics.
In the sunlight, everything just knocking at our door. The world's on the edge, screaming louder than before. Beneath the neon lights.
Yes, and that's it for Max this year. English, as usual, we have two books. First one is Moments, Supplementary Reader, and Beehive. Now let's see Moments first. The index, we have 9 chapters. First one, Lost Child, The Adventures of Toto, Ishwaran the Storyteller, In the Kingdom of Fools, The Happy Prince, Weathering the Storm in Ersma, The Last Leaf, A House is Not a Home, and The Beggar. That's it for the supplementary reader. Now we'll move on to Beehive, where we have 9 chapters here. The first unit we have The Fun They Had, prose, The Road Not Taken, poem, The Sound of Music, Evelyn Glennie and Bismillah Khan, and Winch, poem, The Little Girl, Rain on the Roof, A Truly Beautiful Mind, The Snake and a Mirror, My Childhood, Reach for the Top, On Killing a Tree, Kathmandu, A Slumber in My Spirit Seal, and If I Were You. Now for the book. That's it, English, Beehive and Moments. Information and Communication Technology, ICT. What's in here? We have 8 chapters. Introduction to ICT, creating textual communication, creating visual communication, creating audio-video communication, presenting ideas, getting connected internet, safety and security in the cyber world, and fun with logic. Here's the book. That's ICT. So that's it for today's video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Have a nice day.